Hello, everybody. We're so excited to have you here tonight for our mega party, where we have mega deals and mega demos, all kinds of fun stuff. I'm just being silly. But if you've been here before, we usually have some sort of a product demo, sometimes a cooking demo, things like that. So we're really excited to have you. My name is Ellen. I'll be your MC for tonight. And we have some really great new products. And we're also going to be featuring some things that you can get for a variety of different pricing, which they'll be able to tell you about. A little tongue-tied today. All right. So just a little bit about me. I've been in Tupperware about 16 years, and it has been such an amazing journey. But the thing is I think one of the cool things about Tupperware is all the people that you meet along the way. Right. So my story is I've been in Tupperware 16 years. When we came to Tupperware, we were really stuck between a rock and a hard place financially. And I came in to make money. However, along the way, I've met so many people that have joined for so many different reasons. Sometimes just to make, I remember there was somebody that joined because she wanted to take dancing lessons. And it wasn't in the budget. Her and her husband, she wanted to take dancing lessons. He's like, I'm not doing it unless you can figure out a way to afford it without taking it out of our budget. And so she's like, okay. So she sold Tupperware so that she could get her husband to take dancing lessons with her. Right. So there's so many different reasons. I know somebody that joined because she wanted to pay off her furniture, and then she got engaged. And so she saved up for her wedding. And both of those people, once they hit those goals, they still sold a little bit, but then they went on their way. And Tupperware can be for a season, right? It can be for a reason. It can be for all the things. And so just some food for thought. Maybe right now you're thinking ahead to the holidays, or maybe you're thinking ahead to the future. Maybe you have a child that's going to be starting a school that involves a tuition, whether it's college or private school or things like that, and you don't want to take that out of the budget. This is a great option for you for either short-term, long-term, or life, right? So just some food for thought as we're going through. Because this is a tool. This is a tool that our sales force here at Champion Enterprises is able to use. So if you're watching this and you're like, this is really great, but I could never fill in the blank, right? I could never do a live demo on Facebook. I could never, own all those products. I could never do this, that, or the other. I could never do a video of my home. That's what we do this for, right? So that you would be able to share it on your business pages, in your parties and things like that. So, and we also do it for entertainment for you as a guest. All right. So without further ado, we are going to be going to Amy Gardner's kitchen, and she is going to be sharing with us an awesome time-saving cooking tip that we have used forever. And I love this. And I used to do this at all my parties, the demo that she's going to show you. So take it away, Amy.
Awesome. Thank you, Ellen. So I am Amy Gardner, and I have 3 kiddos, and I've been doing Tupperware for like 10 years, and I absolutely love it. And I love that Tupperware. All right, I am going to be showing you guys a really awesome recipe. But first, I want to show you something that is brand new. So Tupperware comes out with new items just about every catalog. Okay. And so this catalog, they came out with silicone bags. These things are amazing. Absolutely love them. They are replacing your bags that you throw away constantly. Okay. So these are reusable and they are so awesome. Let me just tell you why. Well, first of all, there's 4 different sizes. All right. So we have the small, the medium, the large, and the extra large. And the extra large, oh my gosh, I have something so fun to share with you in a minute, but just wait. All right, wait for it. But these are awesome because they go into your microwave, they go into your oven, they go into your freezer, and they are dishwasher safe, which is completely awesome. All right, they have this little hole up here. So if you wanted to, if you like made some trail mix and put some trail mix in here, you could clip it onto your bag, like on your backpack if you're hiking, or maybe if your child is going to school or just on any kind of trip. All right. So love that. Plus, when it's in the microwave, we take it out and we kind of hold on to those little guys, but it has this I guess you would call it like a zipper. All right. And when you close this up, which is really, really super easy to do, it is virtually leak proof. You can tip it upside down and you don't have to worry about whatever you have inside of here leaking. All right. So my youngest, who is 7, I do have, like I said, I had 3 kids. They are gosh, almost 15, 13, and 7. My 7-year-old, since I brought these home, has been loving them for making his eggs in the morning. Super easy. And what's nice is that, well, a smaller one doesn't open quite as wide as the larger ones, but I just open it up a little bit for him, and he cracks his eggs, put them in there, puts a little bit of other, like he puts a little bit of milk inside of there. Sometimes he puts cheese. All right. And then he closes it up and then he mixes it all up. He, has super fun doing that. And then he zips it up, but he leaves just a little bit open and then puts it in the microwave and it's done in a minute and a half. All right. And then he has his own eggs that he did all by himself. What a big boy, right? He loves that. But we also have the medium size. So, and the medium size, that's great for if you want to freeze anything, or maybe you are going swimming, right? And you have a wet bathing suit and you change out of that wet bathing suit, you can put it inside of here and just zip it up and you don't have to worry about it leaking into your bag. All right. And these are also great for travel. Love these for travel, like your shampoos, put those inside of here, and all your bathroom stuff. All right. And then we have the large. Now, remember I said that the large, okay, so some of them, they actually they stand up straight, and then they have this nice opening so that you can just put all your ingredients inside of here and you can marinate in here. All right. So like if you want steak fajitas, we have a recipe for you for super easy steak fajitas that you can marinate in here, which takes up a whole lot less space than some other things, right? And then you can actually cook it up in here if you wanted to, or you can toss it on your grill or in your pan. All right. But you can put this in to your microwave and cook it, or you can put it into your oven and cook it as well. All right. And some of our Tupperware consultants, their favorite thing to do in here is popcorn. So you can also do your popcorn in here and have really yummy, healthy popcorn popped in less than 5 minutes. All right. Can't remember off the top of my head, but we do have a recipe for that. So just ask. And then we have our large one, which the large one is great for corn on the cob. Who here likes corn on the cob? All right. So I used to have to break my corn on the cob in half to cook it, to steam it in the microwave. Well, when I would do it in the microwave, if you do it on the stovetop, you have to boil your water, which takes 20 minutes. And then you have to put your corn in there and then it cooks for another, maybe 5 minutes. So it's like 25 minutes to do that. Plus, you have to watch it, make sure the water doesn't boil over. And here you put a little bit of water on the bottom. All right. And then you put your corn in here and this will hold 6 large ears. And then you close it up, you leave a little bit open so some of that steam comes out. Put it in your microwave on high for 10 minutes and it comes out and it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. And guess what else? You can fit a whole chicken in here. I know, because I did it. I did it today. And it was a 5.5-pound chicken that you put in here. You can marinate it in here and close it up, and you don't have to worry about taking up too much space. And it works awesome. All right. So we have that. Plus, it has kind of like a peekaboo window so you can see what's inside of here. And there are little lines on each of them. That is your max line for when you are freezing in here. So you can meal prep all of your meals for the week if you are a busy person like me, or some other people here at Tupperware, right? And you can freeze this and hold it upright and then freeze and then lay it down once it's been in the freezer for like 10-15 minutes. And then you have so much space and they're just so awesome. All right. So whole chicken, right? That's what I was talking about. Well, let me show you how to cook that whole chicken now. And we are going to be using oh gosh, you can't see. Let me put this down a little bit. Our Tupperware stack cooker. This thing is so awesome. It's one of our favorites. It's a fan favorite. And I'm going to tell you how you can get it for free here in a little bit and why you want it for free. All right. So it does come with a cone, which we are going to be using. It comes with a colander. So with the colander, and then it has a 1 3/4 casserole dish, which in here you can do your meats in here. You can do little things in here. What I like to do is brown my meat in here. The only way I do it, it drains at the same time as you're browning it. All right. And you're going to actually take the lid and put the lid on top of it, 3 minutes per pound that you have in here. You want to, if you have like 2 or 3 pounds in here, you want to make sure that you stir it up a little bit. And also, if you have 2 or 3 pounds in there, you want to use this bigger casserole dish because that grease will come up and get back in your hamburger. You don't want that to happen. So, but 1 pound fits great in here, maybe 1.5 pounds. And then all the grease will drain to the bottom. And then it is already cooked and drained. You don't have to worry about it splattering all over your stovetop. And it's comes out perfect every single time. Love it. All right. So, or you can steam your vegetables in here too. And you can also do, like, if you like meatloaf, you can make little mini meatloafs and put them inside of here and cook them in the microwave. And while you're cooking in here, it's draining that grease at the same exact time. Isn't that fun? I love that. One of my favorite things to do in here is make queso. Who likes queso, especially this time of year for football? All right. So some mad appetizers you can do inside of here. And so you can also stack cook. So you can have in the bottom your casserole, like your green bean casserole, or maybe mashed potatoes. And then in the middle, you'll put your meat. All right. Even if you wanted to do that meatloaf, that can go right on top. And then in the lid, it inverts into another tray. So then you can do your vegetable on top of there. So you have your mashed potatoes, right? Or rice. You could do rice in the bottom. You have your meat, and then you have your vegetable all done at one time. And this is all dishwasher safe. So that is also an amazing feature. Yes. So another thing that it comes with are the lids. All right. So a seal, you seal it up. If you don't eat all of this, then you can go ahead and just cover it up and put it into your refrigerator for later. All right. So one of our main things, and it comes with 2. So if you don't eat all your mashed potatoes or you don't eat all your meatloaf, you can go ahead and use it on both of those. All right. And another thing that we like this for is using the cone, and then you can do those bundt cakes right in here in just under 10 minutes. So my cakes take like 8 minutes. Depending on your microwave, anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes. All right. And you'll know that it's done because it will start to pull away from the cooker. All right. But this is the real reason I got this back 10 years ago, when I first got it, was because I was told you could do meatloaf in here in just 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Okay. Normally it took me an hour and a half in the oven. And with having 2 little kids running around, because I only had 2 when I started, it was so much nicer to be able to not have to worry about being home and having that in there for an hour and a half. All right. 15 minutes is an amazing deal. So you can also do monkey bread in here and so many fun recipes. If you need a recipe, guess what? We got them. We also have a group on here that has tons and tons of recipes. So I am going to show you how to do a whole chicken. All right, I'm going to put gloves on just because I don't want to have to wash my hands again. I've been washing my hands a lot. And yeah, so let me move some of this stuff out of my way. All right. And also you can get, let me just say, you can get the stack cooker for either $129. There's 3 ways to get it. All right. So you can pay full price and get it for $129. You could get it, or you could get it half off as one of your hostess rewards, half off, which would be $64.50. Or you could get it for free. And yes, as a host, there is that option. And all you need is 500 in party sales and 2 datings, and you get it for free. All right. So And it's super easy because 500 is actually an average party. All right, so I'm just going to pour on here. I love Italian seasoning. Now, if you wanted to, you could put butter on it or in it or spray it or whatever, oil it up. I don't add those extra oils because you don't have to. But I do put a lot of seasoning. I don't know if that touched it. I'm going to leave this out because it might have touched my hand. All right. But anyway, you just put your seasoning on it and then you rub it in. Now, if I were not doing this video for y'all, I probably wouldn't have these gloves on. All right. So, but you just rub it all over. And I did put the chicken right on top of that cone. Now, if you wanted to, you don't have to put the cone on top. You could actually stuff it with things like your like some potatoes, or I don't know, what do you stuff in chicken? Carrots, onions? I don't know. I don't stuff mine, but we normally just take it and pull it apart and eat it. Now, I'm actually going to use this other casserole and I'm going to put it right on top. Now, when you cook it, we're cooking it in the microwave and it's going to be just okay, now I can't think. 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes per pound. 4 minutes per pound. 4 minutes. All right. So it's about 20. It's about 5.5 pounds. So I'm going to do about 23 minutes. All right, just to be on the safe side. And then when you pull it out, ta-da! Look, it browns the chicken. The chicken is brown, guys. And this cooked in there. And there is lots. Look at, you can see at the bottom, there is lots of juices down there. So that is, you know, it doesn't need that extra juice. And then you just pull it. Let's see, it's not, that's how I just did this earlier. All right. You just pull it apart. Oh my gosh, look at that. Hang on. You try to pick him up. It is still a little hot. But this, look at how easy that comes apart. So there is a wing that just kind of fell off. But the chicken is so moist and so tender and delicious. You gotta have this stack cooker to do your rotisserie chicken in just 20 minutes. All right, back to you, Ellen.
All right, we're actually going to go to Jenny.
Everybody, excuse me. My name is Jenny Cheatham, and I have been in Tupperware about 10 years. Amy and I started at almost the same time. She beat me by a couple months, I think. But it's been a fun ride, and I just want to make sure that as you're here with us, you know, as a host, all the cool things you can get. Amy talked about getting the stack cooker free or half price or as a host gift. And there's thank you gifts. There are there's a little salt and pepper shaker that you get just for hosting a few of your friends, adding them. Talk to your Tupperware consultant. You can add them to this party on Tuesday nights. You can do a Facebook party. You can do a book party. You can just have a couple people over at your house and have your Tupperware consultant come over and demo something and just share the catalog with you so that you can see all the things up close and personal, kind of, because when you see things, when you touch them, you want them, right? If you go to a store and you pick up something, all of a sudden you think, I need this, okay? And one of the things that you need to see is this catalog's host gift special, okay? This is good until the end of December, but the colors are absolutely amazing. I want to show you the big bowl, okay? This is a giant bowl. This is a 28-cup bowl. Look at that. That is huge. And look at those colors. This is one of the prettiest fall and holiday hostess sets I have ever seen. I love it. And it's even more beautiful in person, okay? But the thing with this is you could put anything in here, right? Salad, you could fill it with chips, you could do all the things. And those fall and holiday parties are gonna be coming up quick, okay? We've got Halloween and Fall Fest, and you've got all the potlucks that happen, and those family dinners maybe that you have for the holidays, and you have to take something, right? So here's what I want to show you about this, all right? So you get this giant bowl, you get 2 other serving bowls, and then you get these little bowls, okay? And they have seals, but here's what happens. This is the seal. Now, how many of you have taken something to a church potluck or to a picnic or a party, and you put your things out so that people can get their salad and get their salad dressing, and you go to get your things to take them back home, and somebody has moved your lid or your seal and you can't find it anywhere. And what you get is, well, when we find it, we'll let you know, right? No, not with these. See this on the bottom? This is the seal for the top of this. You just take this and you click that bowl right onto the seal underneath, and you just set it up there like a little pedestal. And you can put this one underneath here, and then you know where everything is, okay? And even more fun, you're gonna put the top back on this, because you have to get it to the car, you have to get it outside. And how many of you, I had 5 kids, and they always wanted to help until they became teenagers, then not so much. But when they were little, they wanted to help. And what I found was, it was scary to let them take things outside or to the car, because something was bound to happen. Somebody was bound to trip or tilt it or something, and that wasn't how I wanted it to go. But with these, all right, that little bowl, like you put the seal on the top, it connects to the top of the bowl. And it doesn't matter what they do to it, nothing's coming out, because it's Tupperware, guys. It's gonna stay inside. So all 3 of those serving bowls do that, and they come with little bowls that clip, so it's great. The rest of this hostess set, you get the plates, you get 4 tumblers, and you get a 2-quart pitcher. Now, they're beautiful colors, let's go with that. And you can get this with a $500 party, and like Amy said, that's just an average party, so it's not a big deal. And you can add on, okay? So if you have a $1,000 party, you can get 2 of these sets. But you can also, for different levels, just add more plates and more tumblers. So you want to look at that, talk to your Tupperware person. You need 2 datings and $500, but the 2 datings aren't, you know, just tell your friends, I really want that hostess set, guys, and let's just do it again. And then you can get the hostess set too. So, and there's other things, okay? When you have parties, or when you have an event at your home, you can do free Tupperware, you can do free and half price items, all kinds of fun things. You can just go through the book and the big catalog and pick out the things that you want for your host credits, which is great. And you can get up to 3 half price items. So you could do this, you could get the stack cooker, you could do all those kind of things. Now, the other thing Amy told you, and I want you to know, that Tupperware loves choices, okay? That's why they give us the host set, they give you other choices, you could just do free Tupperware like we talked about, but they also have choices where you can get exclusive prices and exclusive items if you want to become one of us, okay? And we have a good time. So the one I want to tell you about, and Tupperware has all kinds of choices for the next 3 months as to how you could do this. There are 4 different ways, but the one I want to tell you about today is the stack cooker, okay? You see all of these things right here? The stack cooker, Amy told you, was $129 that you want to buy full price, okay? And if you need to have it, you need to have it. So for $129, it's all yours. But I want you to know, because we don't want you to find out later and go, I didn't know that, right? For $129, you can get everything you see here, all right? You can get the micro pitcher, you can get our can opener, and I will tell you what, that can opener is one of the most amazing products I have ever used in my entire life. So, and your Tupperware rep can show you that. We're great at Champion about doing demos, giving you information. We have recipe groups, so there's no worries about what you're going to do with everything or what you're going to tell your friends. But you get all of this, are you ready? For the price of the stack cooker. So for $129, you get everything here. It's $375, sorry, worth of products for $129. And the other thing that's cool about that is, like I said, you get some exclusive pricing. You get the opportunity to get things that other people can't get. And that's always fun. I love secret sales, okay? And they're not secret. You just have to do a kit, okay? And it's not a commitment for life. It's none of those kind of things. But let's face it, Christmas is coming and we just went back to school. There's always expenses. Like I said, I had 5 kids between the athletics and the teacher gifts and the birthday parties and the skating parties and the football games that they went to and then had to go to pizza for afterwards. There's always extra money that you could use. So you can either get that extra money by maybe doing your own business, whether it's full-time or part-time or just as a hobby, or you could get that extra money by saving money and getting your products that you really want from Tupperware at your price, okay? So those are the things that I just wanted you to know since you made the effort to be at our champion mega party tonight, and talk to your Tupperware rep, find out all the deals you can get, because there are more ways to join us and become part of the fun, and they will be happy to tell you all of them. So Ellen, let's go back to you and you can finish us up here.
Awesome. All right. So hopefully, I have myself muted, but hopefully you didn't hear the click clack of my elderly dog pacing. She's going back and forth, and I'm like, gosh, I hope that's not annoying anybody. So anyways, so thank you so much for joining us tonight. And how about that chicken? I'm telling you, it is like, the thing that I love about making a chicken like that is when you go to the grocery store and you smell that rotisserie chicken and you're just like, oh my gosh, maybe I should grab a rotisserie chicken for dinner, right? But I never know what the seasoning is on the rotisserie chicken. And so I'm very particular about, and I know a lot of people are, about flavors, about what's in it, right? And so then this way I can make my own rotisserie style chicken using my own seasonings and making sure that has everything that I want in it. And you can too. And I just absolutely love that. So you could make it sort of like a more spicy, or you could make it more of a an Italian seasoning or whatever it is that's going to go with your meal. But what's really nice about making a chicken like that is, one, you put it in the microwave and you walk away, right? You don't have to do anything else to it. You put it in the microwave, you walk away, you pull it out, you let it cool, and then you shred that chicken. You have it for so many different things. So it's such a great thing to do. And that stack cooker, oh my gosh, it is so versatile. I love telling people about the stack cooker because there's so many things you can do with it. And the fact that you can get it for free, or you could get it for half price, or you could get it for however else, right? So I love when there are lots of options, right, on how to get the products and how to get them at the best deal ever. And thank you, Jenny, for talking about like our exclusive offers and pricing and things like that we have for consultants. Because as you were watching this, if you were thinking about some of those things I mentioned in the beginning, definitely reach out to your champion consultant and just get the facts, right? Get the information about what's involved and how it can fit into your lifestyle. So thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you again next week. All right. Bye.